Now, there's an interesting reason why hardware takes about 6 weeks when software can just take about 1 minute just to vibe code everything out. Now, with hardware, you have several different phases. One is designing the actual product, which anyone could learn CAD and anyone could draw it out. But the biggest problem is always having that CAD model to be fine-tuned for fabrication. Sometimes your CAD model might not be stable for fabrication because once it gets printed out, a lot of things will happen in the manufacturing process. A huge chunk of the time goes between from version 1 all the way to version 2, where the in-between time will be about testing. This is where you find out a lot of problems about whether if it stands a lot of heat, whether if it can go underwater and it still works, or whether if someone knocks it down from a table, will it still hold together? And that's where you have to do a lot of design changes, which is why it takes super long. And not to mention, after you've done with all the prototyping, then it comes with manufacturing. Certain factories only accept a certain quantity, and certain factories only accept if you earn a certain amount of revenue. But if you're just a starting business or you're just someone who just wants to print everything out, you just only want that one piece, and not a lot of factories would be happy to provide that one piece. That being said, there are also factories that allows you to do it in one piece, but just that because of the unit economics, they can only do at a very high cost price that is way more exorbitantly priced in proportion to what you think it will be priced at. So for example, something like as small as a metal cube that's like 5 cm cube will cost about $100 when you could have imagined a metal cube could have cost about $30 on Shopee. And that's because of the unit economics, where the more you manufacture, the lower the cost price is. And that's how factories work. And so we built buildables that allowed anyone to just put in CAD models into the buildables machine, and then also type it just from text itself. So you can do both text as both generative editing itself alone. It also generates the assembly as well as choose relevant suppliers or vendors to have the certain parts shipped to you or have it assembled at their own premises. For something simple like an entire product that you found on TikTok Shop, we felt that buildables might be more suitable for you. If you guys want to try out buildables, click the link in the description below.